previously weighed out 0.2 grams of benzyl triphosphonium chloride, 0.095 grams of 4-bromobenzaldehyde, and 0.425 grams of potassium phosphate tribasic. All three of these will be combined into our mortar and pestle. And ground for 20 minutes together. After mixing the reaction for 20 minutes, the reaction mixture became sort of paste-like. By TLC, after the 20-minute period, we took a small amount of the reaction mixture, some of the starting material, the 4-bromobenzaldehyde, and ran a TLC in 4:1 of hexane and ethyl acetate. The product was apparent in the TLC, and it was also apparent that the starting material was no longer present. As a result, put 10 milliliters of water into our mortar and mix it up. Now we're going to use vacuum filtration to isolate our product. Take a little bit of water and pre-wet our filter paper, which is loaded onto the Buchner funnel. After having scraped the sides with the spatula, we now have sort of a mixture here, which we will pour over into our funnel. We've got an additional 5 mils of water to increase our yields and remove as much of the product as possible. And now we will let that dry for a few minutes before recrystallization. After isolating our crude reaction mixture, which contains both the E and Z isomers as well as excess triphenylphosphine oxide, we're now going to purify the product by recrystallization. We will transfer this white powder, which has been isolated, into a vial. After moving our crude product into a vial, we will add between 2 to 3 milliliters of ethanol and heat in a hot water bath until the ethanol is boiling. At which point, our reaction mixture should be completely dissolved. After cooling to room temperature, the vial containing the final product was cooled further in an ice bath, resulting in many white precipitate crystals forming. We'll now isolate this by vacuum filtration. First, wetting the filter with chilled ethanol, swirling, and pouring quickly onto the filter paper, and then using a little chilled ethanol to further rinse the vial. We'll allow our recrystallized product to remain on the vacuum filtration setup for several minutes to allow it to air dry, after which we will weigh it to be able to calculate a yield of the reaction, as well as submit it to NMR in deuterated chloroform and perform a melting point to verify our product.